And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations. Bring the best content to the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake and I am a real-world flight dispatcher and bring a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today we have another educational one for you as part of our flight planning series. Although this is going to be more of an en route scenario versus a flight planning scenario. But plenty to learn today. This kind of thing does happen from time to time that we're going to experience. I'm not going to exactly tell you what that scenario is. I am going to let it ride until it happens. Although it's going to be a little bit challenging to play this out because I don't have a way to ACARS my own airplane. So we'll come up with something. But nonetheless, it's going to be a fun one. As always, first things first, huge shout out to all of the channel members. And that is Dustin, Callie Simmer, Marco, Image Seeker, Kyle Lewis, Shadow Dark, D-Chimp, Wes Burson, Mickey Mike, Captain Nate, Hugh, Billy Gypsy, AJJ, Josh Sue Falls, and then our most recent additions, thanks to AJJ's super duper kindness the other day, and that was it's gonna be Fire, CST Gaming, Zippy Zapple, FO Pilot Depth, Jet Centric, Emmett Nemesis, and Skyfall. Now, over to the chat. Good early morning to Zippy Zapple. Great to see you, dude. Everyone board the banana bus. Great to see you, dude. R. Lambert, good morning to you. Good day. Welcome, welcome. Zach Hamilton, my man. Great to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. AJJ, good morning, my friend. And so we also got Joe in the house. Great to see you, Joe. Hope all is doing well. And Mo popping in as well. Hey, hey, my friend. Great to see you, dude. Welcome, one and all. It's a great morning to be streaming with you guys. So just a little bit of background on this flight. We are running historical weather exactly 24 hours ago. Just to make it a little bit more interesting, because 24 hours ago there was some pretty wild weather in the southeast. And that's going to play a slight part in today's stream. Where's the snow now? But you said that before I changed the weather to historical, there was snow everywhere. The real weather right now in Pensacola is low IFR. Let's see. Let me pull it up. So to do this stream, I'm having to pull up the last 24 hours of METARs. So currently, right now, that don't make any sense. I think their METAR observation machine is jacked up. Right now they're reporting half statute mile snow, moderate snow at that, but yet clear skies. Temperature -8 doesn't make any sense. Let's see if we go to Foreflight. Now check this out. This is the odd part to me about this. If we go to Pensacola, where's the snow at? There's no snow on radar. All the snow has pretty much dissipated in the southeast. It's just pushing off of the east coast right now. So I think their little weather machine is jacked up. But there is some weird stuff going on with METARs today. At least there was when I was at work. Oh, no, maybe it's fixed. So earlier this morning, a lot of stations did not have METARs. They were all way out of date. You would have to get the weather through the addons, but looks like they have resolved that. So anyways, I don't know where the snow is at in Pensacola in the live weather, but seems false in my opinion. But currently right now in real life, the METAR is reading half statute mile and moderate snow, clear skies. Interesting. Anyways, but good early morning, Callie. Hope you're doing well. Hope you slept good. Plain Nuts is in the house. Great to see you, dude. Should we organize a shoveling party for your fam? Wrong side. They might be fine. I actually need to call them and make sure everything's good. They're in Northeast Louisiana, so I don't think they got a whole lot, if any. But Baton Rouge got 8 inches. New Orleans got 10 inches. Pretty much record-setting snow. It's pretty crazy. Ugh, up since 4:30. That's gross. Captain McGee, good morning, my friend. The METARs froze? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's funny. All right. Let's get to it. So today we are going to be operating Spirit Wings 143 from Pensacola to Houston. As Apple said, I'm working right now, unfortunately, but planning a big Fenix flight this Saturday. Glad you brought up Saturday. So Saturday, Crystal and her whole gym are going down to Miami for Wadapalooza to go watch the elite CrossFit athletes compete, which means I have all day to myself on Saturday. Hey. So I will be streaming on Saturday. Unless something crazy happens, I'll be streaming. Oh my God, 4 Fahrenheit. That's fucking gross. It is 40 here and very rainy, very windy, very cold. It is a wet ass cold, which is the grossest kind. Alrighty. Let's get on and get. I need to kind of move this stream along pretty fast so I can go to bed, because I do have to be have to get up about 5:30 to get ready for work. So, crew supply, ground control, CVR test, and aiders 1, 2, and 3, nav and logo, no smoking to auto on emergency lights. Let's get some heat cranked up in here. We do have the preconditioned air hooked up. We'll go through APU. Well, it's too early for an APU fire test. Flight director's constraints, VORs are on. Flight director's constraints on captain's side, VORs are already on. Coming down here to the radios, checking all these. Ground clutter suppression can go to auto, TCAS to auto, all threats. Get my damn armrest out the way. Scoot my chair out a little bit, get that sucker nice and comfy. Sweet. Get the PA on and the cabin on. VHF 1. Muy bueno. Okay, now let's try the AP fire test. Looks good. Engine 1. Extra sexy. Engine 2. Hot and spicy. Alright. Down to the Atsu. Let's go AOC menu. Flight inits. Net data request. I believe our nav databases do need to be updated tomorrow morning. So make sure y'all do that tomorrow. Data, IRS monitor. We are aligning. GPS monitor. Show my OFP. Airport reference point. North 3028. North 3028. And west 08711. 08711 looks good. Data. I'll share this with you guys. AC status 26 December 2024 to 22nd January, which is today. So it expires today. The new database should take over at 9 Zulu tomorrow morning. Initialize request. Oh my God, 0, even grosser. 50 degrees, going to high 77. Today's high here is 51. I don't know what the low is here in Orlando. Set a record low yesterday of -5. That is disgusting. 23 and snow covered. Man, see, I'm kind of in a way like I kind of wish I could get some snow, but at the same time, like just driving around here with rain is bad enough because people can't figure out how to drive in the rain. So 43 cost index 99. We're cruising at 320. Temperature is -46. Ground temperature here is -1. With the triple pause at 4,800 or 48,000 feet, 200. 48,200 feet. Can't talk today. Alright, before we do flight plan, let's get our clearance. We are on Beyond ATC 23,725. Pensacola clearance, Spirit Wings 143, request IFR to Houston. Alright, we're cleared to George Bush International Airport via radar vectors Rami, then it's file climb maintain 4000, expect 320, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 2535, squawk 0433 for Spirit Wings 143. One two 1.9 ready to push and start, Spirit Wings 143. Okay, back down here. Flight plan, Pensacola. Off runway 35 is what we have in our OFP. No SID. Insert. We got Rami there. Houston arrival. This will be runway 27. Nice straight in. On the Link 1 Harvey transition. On the approach via. We'll do Redfish. Insert that. Secondary, knit, Kpns, Kpns, repeating what we've already done. We're going to do 4000 since that's the initial climb. -1, 48,200. Secondary, Pensacola, departure 35. No SID. Secondary. Let's see, the current weather should be winds 350 at 12. No, wait, I go further. 010 at 12, gusting 20. So we'll do 35 again. RNAV 35, no star, no via. Back over to secondary, performance. And what was it again? 010 at 12. Temperature, -1. And the altimeter 3046. We need to come back. We come back to 35. Minimums for that approach on the LNAV VNAV is 384. Cool. RadNav, leave that out. Inits. Download our winds. Back over to init. And what we should probably be doing. Is get to boarding. That uplink is good. So fuel weight's planned at 151.4. And we'll do our standard CG of 30. Taxi fuel, we got 600. Route reserve, 0. Alternates. We are carrying an alternate today of San Antonio, 4.2 on that burn. Reserve fuel. Where you at? Should be roughly 3.9. And then we'll go to fuel planning. See what it says. I want to make sure that number is smaller than our planned gate fuel, which is 22.6. It says 14.8, so that's way less, which is good. 22 cents. Perfect. I'm going to skip perf, go to prog, Kpns 35. Good deal, Lucille. Righty. So that's set up. FCU is set up for now. We just need to get the altimeter 3046. One big discrepancy we might run into is that I don't think the weather in the sim is going to translate to beyond ATC. It's probably going to go based off of live weather. So we'll see what it says. One way we can kind of figure that out is to pull up the ADIS and listen in on the ADIS and see what it's calling for weather. So 2125.
Visibility half. Snow. Sky condition clear. Temperature -08.
Yeah, it's going off the live weather.
Altimeter tree 049er. Landing and departing runways. Tree 508. Numerous cranes in operation around Pensacola. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
India. Cool. Okay. What we're looking at on the cabin temps. 7.244. So apparently the preconditioned air is not working, so we'll get the APU on. Not here in HC Auto. Yeah, when I thought about really cold weather advisory for Orlando, Florida. Wow. Actually, that crossed my mind, but when it crossed my mind, I was on the intro, and to go change it to pull up the source, I'd have to go to this scene. So I couldn't do it, and then I forgot about it. So, but I just changed it, so you should be hearing it now. I'm swapping the Boeing for the side stick today, been missing the bus action. Hey, there you go. There you go. CFI, good morning, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The man, Captain Shaquille. Oh, man. Good morning, dude. What is your front yard looking like right now? Are you looking like the cartel flew over with a open bag of cocaine? Want this work day to be over so I can get back to flying? Hell yeah. I've been feeling like that all day. I don't need a feet approaching the airplane. Oh man, I am fucking sleepy. Alright, let's see if it starts warming up a bit now that we got the bleed on. Just switched over to hot air. We should start seeing these temperatures climbing. Got the refuelers out there. And this, I'm gonna do what every captain does. Watch this. Captain comes over here and goes, "Hey man, hey, I know the release says 22.6. Can we get, can we get 23 even? Let's just call it 23 even. And appreciate it. Alright." I don't know about y'all, but in my airline, every captain, they can add, I believe, up to 500 pounds without having to talk to dispatch. And I think just about every one of them adds that. So this fuel costs $5,700. Not too bad. Keith B, thank you so much for the subscription and the support, my friend. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome aboard to the Wrong Side Simulations family. Very happy to have you. And hope you're having a wonderful and warm morning. Are you leaving or farting? The graphics can mean either. I agree. Ugh, -5 in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I bet that does hurt. Probably still a bit humid, a humid cold up there. I think he just flipped him off. Get y'all's asses on so I can start boarding them bags. It's just so cool to me. Like, now we're to the point in simming where we can stand back and we can see passengers literally walking on the airplane, sitting in their seats on the outside as well as the inside. That is just, that's wild. Uh-oh.
All aircraft be advised, information Juliet now current, altimeter 3051.
Almost got run over. He didn't honk at me.
Southwest 2552, Pensacola ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
When you say face southwest, and you just point your airplane at a southwest airplane. Oh, there he goes over there. 7.3 max. Flaps are already extended. And it's pretty cool that with Beyond ATC the airplane's actually pushed back. We are going to de-ice. I'm going to need that Cessna 172 to move because that's where the de-icing pad's going to be. Let's see. This Saturday, me, Marco, and Ewok are doing the BA1 flight in 319s. It's going to be a close one. SV says it can't be done. So what is the BA1? I'm not aware of what that is. Your captain sounds drunk. Hey, you know, if we flew for Southwest, might would be. V1 found the bourbon supply. V1 with the bourbon and the soy lattes. That's funny. That is funny.
Southwest 2552, runway 8 taxi via Bravo 2, Bravo 1.
After the DC9 stream yesterday, he probably did. Yeah, so what was up with that stream? I didn't get to watch it, but I guess that DC9 is a piece of shit. Thing's terrible. Oh wow, and it's $60 and it sucks, huh? Interesting. There's not a chance in Snowball's hell I'd buy it, even if it was $2.
Southwest 2552, contact Pensacola Tower 119.9er.
Alright, got our fuel uplift. 3,366 gallons. Alright, it's warming up back there, 67. It's getting real warm in the cockpit. .67 in the forward cabin and 74 in the aft. We'll go ahead and start turning that aft back a little bit. Finish fueling so we can get the seatbelt signs on and the fuel pumps on. And we'll go through our cockpit prep checklist. Maintenance lock and tail is onboard checked. Gear pins and covers are removed. Seatbelt signs are on. ADIRs are in nav. Fuel, we need 22.6. We got 22.6 on board. Altimeter is 3046 is set. And EFB is checked. London City to Shannon, then on to JFK. Oh man, that's gonna be a long day. Perfect time for the de-ice checklist. Ah, right. Let's see. Alright. So, let's see, based off the METAR. So, my scenario I'm kind of going with on this flight is that the airplane run in Pensacola and accumulated some frost on the wings, the cold soaked wings. But based off the METAR, we don't have any visible moisture. It's below 0 degrees. That's the little scenario we're going to go with. Okay, ice, frost observed on critical surfaces during walk around. No visible moisture. De-ice is required. Type 1 only unless further icing. Of course, that's what we're going to do is type 1. We'll taxi over with engine anti-ice on, wing anti-ice off, and all that good stuff. Alright. These fuckers done yet? So we're done with the passengers, waiting on the bags. I'm gonna be that captain this morning that like stands in front of the passengers and like talks to them. Come out here, grab the PA system.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Blake, and I'm going to be your first officer this morning. We're out here in Pensacola, as you know, and it's pretty cold outside. We got some frost on the wings, so as soon as we push back, we're going to make a short taxi over to the de-icing pad, and we're going to get our airplane squirted on with some hot fluid, and it's going to be real hot and steamy. So you might see a lot of heat out, a lot of steam and heat out whenever we get sprayed. Okay, so it's gonna be a quick and short taxi and a quick and short getting sprayed on, and then we're gonna take off and head on over to your destination of where.
Hey, Captain, where are we going again?
We're gonna be headed over to Houston, Texas. So we're gonna be looking at, I can't remember, 1 hour and 19 minutes from wheels up to wheels down. I don't know what this first officer voice is I'm doing. I'm just going with it. And it's snowing real hard out there, and scared. So, all right. So we just shut the door. All right. So ladies, we're gonna get going, and we'll see y'all in Texas. We'll talk to you once we get airborne, and we'll give you some updates there. And hey, Letitia, prepare the cabin for departure.
I don't know what that shit was, but that's my FO voice. All right, load sheets. Let's get our 058 CG 26.3. Help if I put the slash in first. And let's get some perf numbers. .35 drive, flight optimal force toga, no anti-ice on. To engine packs on. All the things. Calculate. Send to McDo. Irish she blows. Leave that on over there in case I get another message from real ACARS, whatever it's called. Alrighty. I guess we'll talk about it real fast. Make this a little bit more realistic. Alright. It's going to be a right seat takeoff. Aircraft type is a 321 for tail strike avoidance with no MELs and no CDLs. Planning on pushing back nose to the south. We're going to taxi on over. It will be a 2-engine taxi. We're going to taxi over to the de-ice pad with any ice on. Get sprayed down and then proceed on down runway 35. We got one runway to cross, runway 8 with a hot spot 1. As far as weather, it's cold, but and a little gusty. No issues aside from that. No terrain. For abort procedures, be my decision to reject. Complete stops at the parking brake. Call the flight center stations to analyze the situation. Call for any ECAM actions or emergency evacuation checklist as required. And also be on the radios to advise ATC of our intentions. If all goes as planned, we're going to depart likely on runway heading, radar vectors to Rami. Come on, you bitch. Well, starting over. Above 80 knots, high speed regime, only abort for engine fire, engine fail, low level wind shear to anything must select uncraft. Oh my god, I can't talk today. It's been a long day. Aircraft is unsafe for takeoff. Low level wind shear. At V1, pop an engine, go flying, engine fail procedures, fly runway heading, speed up, cleanup. We'll speed up at 1600 MSL. Come at runway 35. All goes as planned. We're going to fly radar vectors to Rami up to 4,000 feet, and we're squawking 0433. Before start. Windows, doors, and slides closed and armed. Beacon on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brakes on. Transponder is an auto. Before start checklist is complete. Physical ground. Spirit Wings 143 ready for push and start.
Spirit Wings 143, startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Oh, I didn't say startup. I said whatever. Startup approved. Call when ready taxi. Spirit Wings 143. All right, cool. Has been a long day. Trying to catch up real quick. They're charging $70 USD for a pile of shit. I was hoping it would be good. Oh shit, I forgot this. You're at. Sorry guys. Virtual US Air. Used to be an A319 all business seating class. Ah, okay. That's cool. Jay Queen, my man, how's it going, dude? Good morning to you. Zippy says so immersed right now, while Play Nuts says, ah, my ears. And that's when I'm like, okay, I need to get off here. I'm going to turn it into a flow chart so it's easier to read. Yeah, that's a good idea. Look at that lady in pink that just bailed. It's gotten progressively more southern. You know, like while I was doing it, I think I was replicating this chick that I've seen on social media that she does that like accent. I'm gonna go nose left. Yeah, she's super funny. Brakes released, clear to push. Nose to the south. Oh hell. No wait. I think I know what's going on. Exit that. Because it disconnected earlier, so I need to restart. Oh, you motherfucker. Don't you fucking tell me. Zero one's on. Uh-oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think the stream just got fucked. Why? God. I don't understand because it's showing. I need at least the fucking throttle levers to move. Oh my god. For whatever reason, it's not reading. Oh, it's right there. Oh, wait a minute. Duh, it's that shit where I gotta go set all my fucking controls because I haven't flown this airplane before. Stupidest fucking shit in the world. Stupidest shit in the world. Alright guys, we should be fine. This is like the only thing that I really fucking hate about Microsoft Flight Simulator. I got all this stuff that I don't want to set it to all airplanes. Shut your ass up, bitch. I'm working on something. Okay. Let's do this one more time. I think we're in business. I was about to kill the stream because none of my controls were working. Okay, one more again. There we go. Brakes release, clear to push. Alright. Alright, alright. Trapped now, we're all going along on this ride. Need that little shit to get out of the way. Here we go, rolling. 1. And that died. We about to rage quit. Yeah, you know it. You know it. I don't know if y'all can hear my seat rattling, but this bitch vibrates real good when these IEs fire up. I love that we got wing walkers now. We just need wing walkers on the taxi, and I'm sure they'll add that eventually. They'll be like, "You're clear," as they're walking through ground clutter. Alright, good start on 1. Let's roll number 2. Magic. Jumped out the window. This looks like Grand Theft Auto. They just pull out a gun. Bap, bap, bap! Hey man, right here. Wish we could make gestures. I'll like wave back at them. Alright, good start on number 2. Have start float. Alright, we'll taxi over, get de-iced. And after that, we'll be calling for taxi. Why didn't... Piece of shit. It's not giving me my... Oh well. Park ourselves. Alright, brakes set. Turn the packs off. Why is it not? Alright, whatever. Fuck it, we're not gonna de-ice. I don't know why it's not working. I set up a de-icing spot. And it don't seem to want to work, so we're gonna skip it. Alrighty. Let's see. Mini brief. Gross weight is 173.4. Planned takeoff weight's 173.4. Flaps config 2. Fuel 22.2. V1 133. V2 139. Initial climb up to 4,000. Departing off of runway 35, more than likely. We're not really totally sure, but they're going to give a shit. Radar vectors to Rami, and our first fix is Rami. Flight controls check. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight controls checks complete. And we'll get the other stuff going. Packs back on. Pensacola ground. Spirit Wings 143 ready to taxi to the runway.
Spirit Wings 143, runway 8, taxi via Bravo 2, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Taxi runway 8 via Bravo 2, Bravo, Bravo 1, Spirit Wings 143. Pensacola ground, Spirit Wings 143, request departure runway change.
Spirit Wings 143, request not understood.
How about this?
Spirit Wings 143, request departure runway change.
Spirit Wings 143.
CST, what's going on, man? Good morning.
Due to traffic.
Oh, fuck it, duck. Whatever. Flight plan, Pensacola, departure runway 8. No SID. insert. Now I need to get new perf numbers. Runway 8, dry. Da, 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 da. Alright, now it's going to be flaps 3. Up 0.8, flex temp of 34, 28, 32, 37. Confirmed. Alright, so Bravo 2, so basically just need to swing ding around. Okay. Easy enough. GSX, now you also set points for start engines. Yep, actually set where I wanted to start engines on this pushback. It was very like, if I'm talking and stuff, you probably won't notice it, but I had them push us back like a, I don't know, a good 80 feet or so before giving me that clearance. Alright, taxi checklist. Gross weight comparison is complete. Pitch trim 28.9% CG set, V1, VR, V2 flex 33, 37, 39 flex 35. Flaps config 3. Flight controls are checked. Ecam memo, takeoff all green. Ecam status is checked. Predicting wish years on auto. TCAS code set. TRA cabin crew is advised. Main briefs complete. Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 8 is confirmed inside and outside. Of course, it wants to reset that.
Spirit Wings 143, contact Pensacola Tower 119.9er. Have a good one.
19.9, have a good one. Spirit Wings 143. Alright, min required takeoff fuel is 20.8. We got 22 on board. Engine mode selector, normal lead packs are set. Before or lineup checklist is complete. Pensacola Tower, Spirit Wings 143, holding short runway 8, ready for takeoff.
Spirit Wings 143, Pensacola Tower, wind 000 at 8. Fly runway heading, runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff, runway 8, Spirit Wings 143. Here we go. Man, flex SRS auto thrust blue. A knots thrust set. Neutral. D1 and rotate. Now, pause the rate. Gear up. .400 heading.
143, contact Pensacola departure. Have a good day.
Over to departure, Spirit Wings 143. Up and climb.
Aircraft calling? I didn't get that.
Say anything. Just climb, up and climb. 6,000, Spirit Wings 143.
Spirit Wings 143, turn left, heading 265. Expect further clearance in about 25 miles.
Left turn heading 265, Spirit Wings 143.
Endeavor 5532. Contact Pensacola Tower 119.9er. Have a good day.
Alright, 265. What's 6,000 is blue. What did he say? Expect further clearance. 25 miles. Alright, there are some of those snow showers that we're moving in. So again, guys, we have the weather set to about, actually to exactly 24 hours ago. So we're flying in yesterday's weather. They had a lot of snow. So that's what we should be seeing. Look at that shaft, man. That's a thick, girthy shaft. Get up 10,000, get above sterile. Have takeoff checklist, then the gears up, flaps retracted, and APU is off. Got to run that checklist. Alright, 10,000 autopilot. Ding the flight attendants. Alright, boys and girls, we are on the way, Let's get caught up in the chat. See, dang, I heard that. Love butt kicker. Yeah, man, me too. Especially with these IEs. Ugh, it's just that extra little layer of immersion. So I heard that. Oh, they get sucked into the engine. Yeah. GC runs them over. Beat me up, Captain. It's FS, not GTA, right? Or is it GTA 10? Well. GTA 10 pretend it's the 70s where planes got hijacked on the regular, no shit. That'd be the winner right there. Front row Kenny, good morning, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning, or what? Jesus Christ. What's the day? Fucking Wednesday morning? Yeah, I'm struggling. Do we need to do a run-up for ice shedding? No. There's no actively falling
Spirit
precip.
Wings 143. Contact Jacksonville Center. Tree 415. Have a good day.
3415, Spirit Wings 143.
Spirit Wings 143, Jacksonville Center. Climb, maintain flight level 320.
I never said anything. Maintain flight level 320, Spirit Wings 143. Alright, 32 blue.
Spirit Wings 143, cleared direct Rami. Resumo navigation.
Clear direct Rami. Resume on navigation, Spirit Wings 143. You like it? I like it. Alright. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's no active falling precip. Now, if there was, it's the perfect temperature for fan blade icing. But since we didn't have anything falling, there's nothing to really shed. But wings will frost, and the top of the fuselage will frost, but engine fan blades, to my knowledge, won't. The wings and the fuselage will, because they're hollow, especially wings. You know, some fuel in them. It's really cold soaked wings, so it'll form a lot of frost on top. But yeah, as I said, no visible moisture or high winds, so it should be fine. Still in cappuccino mode here. What did you hear in the background? Zapple said not what I want to hear in the background. Oh, that's a nice shaft. Never mind. Yeah, that's why I said that, you know. Y'all, I got hit on like a motherfucker last night at 7-Eleven, which is like, as we all know, the Waffle House of gas stations. I had to go to 7-Eleven at like 1:30 in the morning because I didn't have a fork to eat my dinner at work. So I went to get a box of forks, and I got like an energy drink and something else. So I hand her the box of forks, and she goes, "Oh, would you like some free forks?" I was like, "Heck yeah!" She's like, "Okay, they're right over there under the microwave." So, all right, cool. So I run over there. Uh-oh, I'm already seeing some snow on the ground. Man, it's pretty good. I'm surprised like the historical weather's that good. So I grabbed some forks. I come back, and she was like, "Glad I could fork you." And I just kind of laughed, and she was like, "Too bad I can't spoon you too." And I was like I didn't know what to say. I was just laughing. I was like, "I'm gonna take all these forks and put them in my in the drawer in my desk for like other nights, so I don't have to, come buy forks all the time." She's like, "Oh, you got it at your own desk?" Yeah, like it was. She was cracking me up. Either she was hitting on me or she was just trying to be really funny. I don't know which one it was, but she definitely said, "Glad I could fork you. Too bad I can't spoon you too," or something like that. In the wake up mode. Yep. I'm in the about time for bed mode. You don't understand why we're talking about shafts? Oh, because there was like a snow shower.
143, contact
They had a thick ass shaft.
127.65. Have a good day.
2765. We'll have a good one. And you have a good one too. Spirit Wings 143. See ya. Houston Center. Good morning. Spirit Wings 143. Flight level 210. I don't know where we're at. Oh, we're at 220. We're not far.
Spirit Wings 143, Houston Center, roger.
Interesting. So my... Why is that there? That's weird. So the little app that controls the butt kicker like started distorting all the sound. It sounded really bad. I don't think y'all could hear it though. Only I could hear it. What we got now? Dispatch message, flight number 143. It's full of Houston. Our out times. Out at 14:23. They were supposed to be out at 14:05. We're out at 14:23, so we're late. Yep, 19-minute delay. ADC required. Filing paperwork or paper form after. Nah, we'll do that now. Let's go ADC.
Spirit Wing 1790. Contact Houston Center 126.8.
Other 19. We'll say suck a butt. Suck a butt.
FedEx 860 heavy, Houston Center, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 320.
And that one says 16 minutes. So other 16 minutes. Alright, it's been a pretty smooth ride thus far. Hear that seatbelt sign. Alright. Cruising on along, baby, cruising on along. Spur it. Should have asked for That's a good one, I should have. Being at it, again, it is the Waffle House of gas stations. She probably would have asked for a $100 bill if I'd have done that. That's funny. She was trying to go home with you in that big truck. She's probably trying to get in the back seat of that big truck and get forked on my desk. Yeah, maybe. I mean, she wasn't the worst in the world, but that wasn't great either. No. Shut up, bitch. The whole you like it when you're changing something in the AC. Shane was explaining it to me. You would just say check. No, from what I remember, even in our granted, do you like it thing, like I think I've seen pretty much all airlines do that when I jump seat. But even from what I remember in my Foreflight training, pilot flying has the box unless they're hand flying. When they get a change or like a direct, the pilot flying will put it in, ask the pilot monitoring, do you like it? Say I like it. And like if I went back in the 3.5 hour flight that I did on YouTube, I could probably find that, because I'm pretty sure we did it on the line as well. But either way, it doesn't make, as long as you confirm with the other pilot that they're cool with it and they don't see any issues, whether it's check or I like it or fucking hell yeah, brah, it's all good. Oh, you meant the precipitation when you said yes? Yeah, that's, I was talking about precip. Oh, that's funny. Not as bad as the GSX woman. It sounds so through. Yeah, no shit. Just have to get used to it. Need to operate as crew with you guys. Yeah, it's definitely it's a little tricky.
Spirit Wings 143, contact Houston Center 132.6.
Houston Center on 32.6, Spirit Wings 143. Houston Center, Spirit Wings 143, flight level 320.
Spirit Wings 143, Houston Center, copy.
But yeah, it's definitely a little tricky getting used to a multi-crew environment. But once you have all of the flows and the briefing and the checklist and kind of your
2520, Houston Center,
responsibilities,
contact, continue climb to
you
flight
get used to
level
it.
370.
It never changes, right? So you get very used to it. It's all very scripted and coordinated or whatever. I got quite a bit of rust to scrape off on my world flight procedures. JJ, hello to you as well, my friend. Good morning and welcome aboard. Hope all is going well. I'm gonna head over maybe a few days before, get some sim time to get with the program. Yeah, and so that's the other thing too that's a little tricky is we practice all the procedures in shared cockpit form. On the desktop sim, but then when you get in the real thing, it's a whole different perspective. You've got like your preset views, right? Like for me, I press forward and it looks at my overhead panel, and it's the same view every time. You're very used to where everything's at, and you click it. But then when you're in the actual airplane and you look up, even though it's not different, it looks different.
JetBlue 2520, contact Houston Center 127.
You get used to it pretty quick, but it does look different. Josh, good morning. Good morning, beautiful. How's it going, dude? Hope you're having hope you're staying warm first and foremost. I bet it's unbelievably, stupidly fucking cold where you're at. But good Wednesday morning to you. Oh, gotcha. See, now I have to set views because
143, Houston Center, expect Gilco 5, runway 15 right.
Gilco 5, runway 15 right, Spirit Wings 143.
Spirit Wings 143, verify instruction.
Expect the Gilco 5, runway 15 right, Spirit Wings 143.
Exec Jet 383, navigation.
Alright. I'll go secondary.
Jet 383, contact Houston Center 127.65.
1.5 right. Gilco 5. Well, that's the first question mark. We don't have transition. Harvey's not on our route. SJI. Is that on there? That's Mobile. That's behind us. But that might work. So go here, secondary. Secondary flight plan. So SJI's behind us. If we got rid of alright, cool. So that should work. So it's not really changing our route, but we do join up with that star. I don't do that. Alright, whatever. So after we pass Harvey, we'll switch it on over. Okay. Let's go through the first round of shit. So we're going to do KIAH 15 right.
Spirit Wings 143 after Harvey VOR. Cleared via Gilco 5. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain flight level 260. George Bush Intercontinental H Airport landing runway 15 right. Altimeter 3050.
After Harvey cleared the Gilco 5 arrival, descend pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 260. Airport's landing runway 15 right, altimeter 3050. Spirit Wings 143. Alright, let's see. So historical METAR for Houston. 360 at 14 gust. What METAR? But well, they're going off live weather. So it definitely wouldn't be landing runway 15 with these winds. Kind of forgot about that. This might be where we say goodbye to ATC, because it's going to start conflicting with what we need to do. So I'm going to delete that, pretend like it never happened. Let's see, it is 1502. So winds 020 at 16, mile and a half, light snow. Again, we are on historical weather. Temperatures -2, 3068. .286 on the mins. Hour and 2 minutes of extra gas. Alright, so now in the secondary, what I'm going to do, and I have to pull this from SimBrief because it doesn't give it to me in the OFP itself. I'm gonna get my alternate routing. This would be on your OFP in real life. I'm doing nits. I'm gonna do KIAH KSAT. Flight number NKS143. Cost index 99. If it has a cruising altitude, let's just call it 180. Ground temps -2. Alright, secondary. 27, so that's what we're going to be landing on. Bandito 6. Wayland transition. 13 right. Oh, that's based off of live weather. Yeah, we definitely don't want that with historical weather. Let's go 3-1 left. Quavo 1. Approach via Trismo. Alright, now put in performance. Alright, winds 350 at 8. Temperature is -2. QNH 3071. Minimum's 990 on the Barrow. Alright. So in the event that we need to divert, that is all set up. Crossing Harvey. We are over South Louisiana, but you can't tell right now because they got a lot of bad weather down there. McGee, did your Windwing McDo ship? It did. It shipped yesterday. So, super excited. Funny story. So I placed one order, paid for it, went through. Then I saw they put out a message saying, hey, we extended the purchase time from 15 minutes to 24 minutes to give y'all more time to make payments because the PayPal stuff was so slow, it was timing out. So I went back and checked my order, and sure enough, it said it canceled. I was like, fuck. So I went and placed another order, paid for it. Paid for that one on a separate card. Well, when I got the shipping email, it said 4 items in the box, and I was like, so So I went and checked, and they had re-established the first order that said canceled. And so now I've got 2 McDoos and 2 737 FMSs on the way. So, question is, do I sell them? Do I sell the extra 2? Do I keep the extra 2? Maybe do I just sell the 737, keep the 2 McDoos, put one on each side of my little throttle? Not really sure yet. But I did go into our flight attendant fuselage trainer that has a mock-up cockpit, and I measured out the entire center pedestal so that I can build a new center pedestal, because I'm kind of thinking about doing that. I think I might rebuild to spec and put both McDoos in there, and it'll look really nice. So then whenever Wing comes out with the radio control panel, the audio control panel, and the transponder panel, like I'll have a full 1-to-1 setup on the right side. That'll be pretty dope. Actually, yeah, I could have full setup on both sides. I would just need the weather panel on the other side. So let's see. So if they come out with the radio control panel, audio control panel, and TCAS panel, that just leaves this little slot right here open. I've got pretty much all of this. I could actually cut a little slot and put a printer inside, and probably have a printer as well. So then on the captain's side, we'll have the McDo, radio control panel, audio control panel. Then it's just these 2 panels that'll be missing. And that's it. I don't know, we'll see. It was really cold one day. Negative 18. Good God Almighty. Are you getting any of that shit that's moving through? No. I mean, we're getting a lot of rain and wind, and it's kind of cold. It's like 40 degrees, but aside from that, we're not getting snow. Yeah, add 20 to 30 mile an hour wind on top. Oh my God. Spirit Wings 143, maintain flight level 230, resume on navigation direct. Oh, that's funny. I like that. The only time I struggle to keep my house warm, but cold itself, to make natural gas not flow as well. So anything heating with gas is less efficient. Ah, I never thought about that. I noticed the flame on my stove on high. Oh, it's the same as medium. I mean, I'll buy a 321. If I do sell any, it would likely be the 737. But at the same time, I don't know, like, I do kind of have admirations of building enough of a sim setup to have, like, 2 people be able to fly. So it'd be nice to have one on each side. That way each person can have their own shit to fuck with. I just know if Crystal sees 4 of them, she's gonna think, what the fuck? If she even notices. Please send over those plans when you do. I want to build one as well. Okay. Sure will, no problem. It's on a sheet of paper in my truck. Goddamn, that would be dope. I'm telling you, man, it would be quite taint tickling. On the Simat Pro, you can actually assign one to FM1 and the other FM2. So you have Cap and FO McDo for sure. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. You're gonna have a full 320 cockpit one day, dude. That is the goal. That is the goal. If I was single, I promise you, I would have a Scalarchy full left and right side cockpit in my house already. But I'm not single, so I don't. And hell, I'll even buy the 731 if you're selling. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Might have to, you know, play around with it a little bit and see see how much I like it. It might be too hard to get rid of. It might even just be a good idea to hold as a backup in the event that they ever fuck up. We have another ACARS. That's nope. Dispatch message, expect leg schedule change when back at base. So good. I wish I could ACARS myself for what I'm planning on doing, but I don't think that's possible. So I would like to go to, like, say, the Hoppy website and ACARS my airplane. If any of y'all were in your Fenix 320 right now, you could actually free text me. Never done it. I've tried saying hello to some people who were flying Fenix airplanes. I like look at them on Valenza, like, okay, they're flying a Fenix, let me send a message, but I never got a response. But you can do a free text. You just put in the call sign and then put in the text. So if any of y'all happen to be in your Fenix airplane right now, you can definitely give it a shot. NKS143, and you should be able to reach me. Alright, so let's do some landing performance. Alright, coming down runway 27. Let's say we'll check the NOTAMs. Let's just say the runway is 333 RCAM. And now I gotta pull up historical weather for this. Thank you. Alright, so landing distance available is 10,000 feet. Landing distance remaining, 7,224 feet. Factored landing distance is 8,307 feet. So we are good with that. We're just going to do manual braking. Maybe, I don't know. Is CFI still in here? Well, I guess he already doesn't have auto brakes. But CFI, if you're still in here, my question for you is on a contaminated runway with braking action being degraded, what is better? Auto brakes for symmetrical braking, or manual braking so that, like, the pilot can, you know, use differential braking to help assist with, you know, keeping the nose pointed down the correct end of the runway and not slipping and sliding off. Or maybe start with auto brakes and then kick them off. There's a perfect reason to get a right. Don't give me no ideas. I just got engaged. I ain't even married yet, so it's probably the right time to just, like, you know, sneak that ring right back off. Alright guys, we are crossing the halfway point, equal time point, ETP. Captain Tango invited me to visit to fly his Slarky A320. If I can get to Austin while I'm over for the event, should see if we can both go. It's a full sim panel and overhead, etc. No window frames. Hell yeah, dude. I'm super down. And he has bits from the real plane out too. Marriage speedrun. Yeah, man, I am down. That would be. One of my colleagues is pissed because IT blocked ChatGPT, so now he can't use it for his reports. That's funny. Yeah, like, give me the 7.3 and I kind of know what I'm doing, especially after the, you know, after some more flight training. But put me in the Airbus, bro. There, that's where I actually look like I know how to do something in this world. Getting hungry. Let's see where. See if there's been any changes to Wing shipping. I hate it too because it doesn't really tell you when it's going to get here until like a lot closer to time. I gotta put in a fucking verification code every time. Nope, no change. Hopefully it's on an airplane. I want to show y'all something. Look at all these closed airports. Most of these are from the winter weather. Augusta, whatever this is that Gulfport? No, Southeast Texas Regional. Mobile downtown, whatever this is. Oh, Acadiana, Baton Rouge, Gulfport, Columbus, Jacksonville. International's closed. I didn't know that. Wow. Vegas is not closed. It's just closed to non-scheduled transient general aviation aircraft. Lake Charles, Macon, Lafayette, Mobile, Monterey, but that's not down there. Savannah's closed, Pensacola's closed, Myrtle's closed, Tallahassee, Valdosta. Bunch of damn closures. It's kind of crazy. Guys, just bear with me. I'm doing a little something. Setting up for our scenarios. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. we got that. They got emergency? Let me see. Yep. LaGuardia delay. Departures from LaGuardia are delayed an average 30 minutes due to an emergency. Why am I not seeing anything? Uh-oh. He went around. This Republic. What's he doing? Oh, that's false shit. Huh. Don't look much like I mean, aircraft are moving. Maybe departing 4, landing 3-1. This Republic 43, hell, it says he's got 0 barometric altitude, so ignore this shit. Maybe not, maybe he's going around, maybe he's landing, who knows. Okay, so that dude actually did land. Oh, who fucking knows? That one's tripping out. So there may have been a delay, and now they're just, you know, getting caught back up. Everybody's pointed in the right direction, so I don't think anybody's holding. Still very curious as to why my Mosaic viewer is not showing me anything. Alright, 30 miles from top drop. Alright, so now the weather in Houston is a little bit improved. Looking at historical weather and the current time of the sims, 020 at 16, -2, 30, 67.
And ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, this is your first officer speaking. We will be making our initial descent to the Houston airspace here about the next 5 minutes. Current weather in Houston, pretty cold, at about 29 degrees Celsius, 7 miles of visibility, and some thin cloud layers around 2,500 feet. And it's a little windy, winds from the north of 16 knots. As always, we want to thank you for flying Spirit Airlines. We look forward to having you on a future Spirit flight. And flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Alrighty, let's see. Say, man, I can fly the 7.3, but there's little know-how nuggets that I know nothing about, right? See, mine says the 28th via PayPal. Oh, can you see that on PayPal? This control nozzle shit is annoying. So where do you go in PayPal to see that? I may have found it. It says package status, ship January 21st. But I don't see anything about a ETA. What is this? Track package. Duplicate results found. More than one shipment was found with the following tracking numbers. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, alright. Chengdu. No scheduled delivery date. Will be updated soon. Oh, man. I'm gonna save this though. Let's save it in. God, I'm tired. Sim dispatch. And I hate having other people's projects passed off to me to do. Probably because you actually do work. And so since you do work and you do good work and you're reliable, you'll get more shit put on you because they know it'll get done versus dealing with shit people. There's a phrase for that. I can't remember what it is. Let's see. Houston, link 1. Bottom altitude, 6,000. Wes, good morning, man. Great to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. I use the app because I use PayPal a lot, gotcha. My phone is across the room charging. When it's done, I'll screenshot where it's located. Sounds good. Did you ship international economy or priority? It didn't give me any option. so probably economy. Line update this morning, it said same as you last night. Gotcha. Signal 21st as well. It's in Shanghai. Mine just said like left facility or something like that. God damn it. No. Past the ship. It's when you don't get recognition for doing that or higher pay. That's when it really. Oh yeah, 100%. Had no option for shipping either. Yep. See, I didn't think so. Lightspeed. Good morning. Hiya to you as well. Cat McGee said, mine cleared customs in Shanghai. Nice. I haven't gotten that much detail on mine, bro. I keep looking at the chat and then my live path keeps running away. Also, they ship with adult signature required. Yeah, and I've had those signs for everything else that I've gotten from them. Why is the airplane now getting below? We're in descent mode. Alright guys, here we go. Scenario time. Time for scenario. Alright, so we're descending into Houston. ATC comes on and says, Spirit Wings 143, we're getting reports of braking action poor. Expect holding at Gill. Advise when ready to copy holding instructions. We'll say. Alright, we are ready for holding instructions. So we'll go to flight plan, we'll go to Gill. I'm going to hold, and Gill, hold. Let's say, okay, inbound course 303, right with, we'll say right turns, and do 2-minute legs. Throw that in. Inserts, and there it is. It is now on the nav display. 3067. Alright, so this time we would man, this airplane is like not tracking very good. So we get down to McDo and we'd send an ACARS message to our dispatcher and say, just let them know basically what we were told. Like, actually, we didn't get an altitude either. So we'll say we expect to hold at 10,000 feet. So we're going to put 10,000 in the FCU. They have a company message. Oh shit! Oh shit! Check that out, guys. Whoever is flying November 7 Alpha X-Ray sent us a message saying, "Hello, wrong way." That is fucking cool. Send a message back to him. Alright, so we'll tell our dispatcher, hey, we've been advised holding at Gill, 10,000 feet. Fuel on board, 13,000 pounds. So then the dispatcher is going to take that information and, yeah, it probably is CST. They're going to take that info, they're going to plug that in, which we can't really do with SimBrief. I've tried my best to replicate it. I've come up with a little bit of a way, so we'll get to that here in a sec. So they're going to go in, they're going to put in the altitude, the fuel, the holding fix. Also, if the dispatcher is clever, they'll request the actual zero fuel weight from the captain. So the captain give them the actual zero fuel weight, that way we have the most accurate burns. Often, the payload is a bit lighter than what's planned, so that will buy you a little bit more time on the holding fuel. So, we're going to say, like, we just looked down and we just shot a message off to our dispatcher. Let's just say, you wouldn't have to do it like this, but we'll say we want to message them. ATC assigned hold at Gill, flight level 100, fuel on board 13.0. Bam. So we'd send that to our dispatcher. Dispatch will run the numbers and get back to us. There's typically about 2-minute lag between messages. It's JJ. Hey JJ. Hey JJ. That's funny. Alright, so we should start our hold here any second. Start spinning them laps. Hey, what engines was it that were the problem on the Airbus? It was the Pratt & Whitney Neo engines. So yeah, the 220 also, because that's what they fly, right? They fly a slightly different variant of the Pratt & Whitney gear turbofan, but same issue. Knots more. Hi from rainy Brussels. Well, hi from rainy Orlando, Florida. Well, welcome aboard, my friend. Great timing as we are just starting some scenarios here. I am a real-world dispatcher, just in the event you don't know that. And so we're kind of going through some scenarios that dispatchers would see. CST is my hero, but I'm not him. That's funny. Alright, we're about to get creative with this. Hey JJ, if you're not already, have your Discord pulled up, please. Alright, so we are just sitting here holding, waiting for expected further clearance, EFC from ATC. I have the FedEx app, but unable to change that unless I have to wait till it gets to the States. I'll change it as soon as it's shipped. I have done it with all my win-win deliveries and also Nextlevel race. Alright, let's see what the flight attendant's got to say. Y'all probably can't hear him though. Thank you, Carly. Alright. Alright, so we probably need to advise the passenger since we're sitting here holding. I want to wait to get a message from our dispatcher.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is your first officer again. We have been issued holding instructions from ATC. We're just outside of the Houston airspace. We're waiting to find out what's going on. We do believe that we're holding for weather, but at this time we don't have any further details. Once we know some more information, we'll let you know. We do have a relatively fair amount of gas and an alternate. So if we can't get into Houston, we will be headed to San Antonio. But when we have further details, we will advise you. Thank you for your patience.
Alright, so far we've burned about 600 pounds of gas in the hold. Nabil, good morning, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Did you send me the ATC message? I got it. I did, yeah. Now you need to get one of your dispatch buddies on Flight Sim so they can be your dispatcher. Yeah. I could do this for V1 when he wants to run stuff. How many of them did you guys end up with? It's going to end up being about 50 to 60 aircraft total when it's all said and done. And it takes, like, we won't start getting them back into the fleet until about 2028. They'll be parked for a long time. Yeah, we're in a hole. I saw that cloud before. That's funny. Alright, we got a company message. Let's see what it says. Uh-oh, got a Houston NOTAM. Houston Aerodrome Airport closed. San Antonio has too many diversions. Please prep to divert to Austin. Alright, let's see. Copy NOTAM. And we'll wait for Burns and amendment when you have it. Alrighty guys, so sounds like Houston is now closed, likely due to field conditions with all of the snow accumulation and the poor braking action. So our dispatcher has sent us the NOTAM and told us to prepare for a possible divert to Austin. San Antonio is overwhelmed with diversions, so we will be looking to do that. So we're going to be waiting for the dispatcher to send us the required items. In the real world, the dispatcher will send an amendment to change the alternate to, or the new alternate, in this case would be Austin. Send the burns so we know what the bingo fuel is, as well as how much extra fuel we have for hold, weather, and NOTAMs. Now, one thing a dispatcher can do, obviously sending NOTAMs to the McDo or to the printer is a lot. The dispatcher can go through the NOTAMs for the alternate, find anything that's relevant, and send that, if any, instead of just sending a shit ton of NOTAMs. In the real world, with our dispatch software, we have a function in our software where we can send all of the burns with one click of a mouse. We can send all of the NOTAMs with one click of a mouse. So it's a lot easier than kind of how we're doing things for this little situation display. But it is something we can do in the real world. Still just circling on around. Let's see. Sell them. Well, if we sell them, then we won't be able to use them to make money once they come back, and we won't be profitable no more. Oh, Captain Jack Flight Sim. Good morning to you, good sir. Good morning, Mr. Wrong Side. Noticed that I got it right on the first try. Good to see you. Hope you might join me tonight. Yeah, maybe. Well, I'll be at work. If things are slow enough, I should be able to join. I work from 7:30 at night till 5:30 in the morning. So I'll be on the lookout for sure. But glad you let me know. That way I can be keeping my ear to the ground for it. Pulls up, company message says SOL. Pretty much. Did you guys see both Houston Airport shut down real life yesterday for bad weather? Yep, they did, and we were just showing this a while ago. This is the current list of closed airports. Let's see. Quite a bunch. Southwest Georgia, Augusta, Athens, Acadiana. Atlanta's on a ground delay program. Let's see, Mobile downtown. Where's BPT again? Southeast Texas Regional, Baton Rouge, Columbus. These are just de-icing, Gulfport, Jacksonville, Macon, Lafayette, Lake Charles, Mobile Regional, Monterey, Myrtle, Pensacola, Tallahassee, and Valdosta. It's a lot. Let's see. What else Atlanta got going on? Departures to Hartsfield. Average delay of 26 minutes due to other delay assigned departure within 1,200 nautical miles. Continuous use. Oh, it's only for Delta flights. Kind of figured that was going to happen today. Atlanta was in fucking gridlock last night. Alright, company message. Let's see what the dispatcher has to say. Alright, Amendment 1, 15. Hang on. Sorry. Anyways, Amendment 1, 1558 Zulu. The dispatcher's initials are AJJ. Change alternate to Austin. Route is Bendito 6. Manure Willie 7. The burn to Austin is 3,500 pounds. Our reserve fuel 3.8. MFR means minimum fuel remaining. So this is the most important number right now. 7.3. That is our bingo fuel. So once we hit bingo, we have enough fuel to make it to our alternate and land with 75 minutes of extra fuel. Most real world pilots will not do that. Most are going to increase that number a bit to kind of give themselves a little bit of a buffer. Godspeed. Alright, so now let's say we'll respond back. Let's say copy all. Please confirm ops is aware that we are Alright, so actually dispatch gotta change. Confirm ops. We coming. There we go. All right. So now we'll tell ATC. Houston Center Spirit Wings, or Houston Approach Spirit Wings 143, would like to proceed to Austin, manure Willie 7, and they'll come back and say, copy that, copy your request, whatever. So in the meantime, we're going to go to secondary flight plan. We got Houston 27, Benito 6, blah blah blah, to San Antonio, right? So none of this works anymore, so we need to delete that. And we're going to go init, KIAH, KAUS. Skip some of this other stuff. We'll go to 99. We've got extra fuel. Cruise, call it 18,000. ATC would also give that to us. Why is it not taking that? It's really odd. That's weird. Let's see, secondary, Houston. I'm not sure if there's a way to put in like present position or not. We'll go secondary, Austin, arrival, 18 right. Let's see, what's the weather doing right now? In history time, yeah. No, we need to go to north. Go 36 right on the Willie 7 manure transition. Cool. Alright, so ATC comes on and says Spirit Wings 143, new destination Austin, proceed direct, manure Willie 7, arrival, and we'll read all that back. We'll pull heading, and we're gonna go activate secondary.
Retard, 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 retard.
Good thing Captain fought with DX on the ground before takeoff to take an extra £1,000 since he was originally planned admin required.
Oh man, V1 in the house. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Super nice of you. And we were actually just talking about you not too long ago. Next time you want to run a scenario, let me know, and I will be your dispatcher, and I will send you ACARS messages to your Fenix airplane to add that extra level of realism. But it's, I don't know if you saw it on the playback or not, but I did walk out to the fueler and tell him I wanted to add gas. So it's really funny you say that in the event that what you got? What you got? Severe icing detected. Yum. All right, let's go. We are bugging out. Nav mode. On our way to Houston. Destination EFB below min 7.0. HC would give us climbing instructions, all that kind of shit. So, V1, now that you're here, I actually have a question for you. So when running this kind of scenario where y'all are bugging out, and y'all are heading to, like you're putting in your route to your alternate, is there a way to put in present position, or do you have to do this where you go Houston, Austin? Like in this case, I would like to do PPOS Austin, but I don't imagine, I don't want to do it now, so I fuck it up. Secondary. Yeah. So is there a way to put in like present position? Because it's kind of weird to me to like have to put in, you know, Houston to Austin, and then like do it the way that I did it. That's the only way I know how. Alright guys, let's go through the numbers. So you can't really run numbers in the way that a dispatcher would in real life. It can only run from block fuel with what we left the ground with. But with it, I was still able to block the fuel, get rid of the contingency fuel, so I could put all of that extra fuel in the extra category. Otherwise, if you keep dispatch add or contingency fuel, it's going to make that part of the required fuel, and that's going to increase your bingo. So we've got an extra 5,600 pounds of gas, but the airport's closed. Don't know when it's going to open, so we're just going to bug out. We've got Austin with the burn of 3.5. Reserve fuel 3.8 gives us a bingo of 7.3. And then obviously, especially in the summertime, you definitely want to buffer that number quite a bit for any deviations around sales and things of that nature. I think V1 can attest that pretty much no captain or pilot is going to want to bug out at exactly bingo where they're landing at their alternate on reserves, right at 45 minutes. Copy the active in the secondary first, then build the secondary, and delete the waypoints behind you. So essentially your secondary will then show present position. Fuel burn. The two from, gotcha, okay. Alright, oh, that makes sense. There you have it, guys. From a real life, living, breathing Airbus pilot. The thing that we all want to grow up and strive to be. With very hairy arms. I'm going to screenshot this shit for the next time I need to do it so I remember. Okay, so historical weather for Austin, 1615, 1553, wind 010 at 15, 10 statute miles, overcast 11,000, temperatures -1, dew point -7, altimeter 30, 73. High ass pressure. Alright, now we're going to rerun the box. Radio Man John, thank you so much for the subscription, my friend, and welcome to the Wrong Side family. Very happy to have you. Hoping you are having a wonderful Wednesday. Austin.
Retard, 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 retard.
V1 coming in hot with the membership. Man, look at that. Oh, JJ's at it again. Man, I get tricked every time.
Retard.
JJ,
Retard.
dude, thank you so much
Retard.
for the 5 gifted memberships. Greatly appreciate it. V1 now gets to enjoy some special emojis. But guys, if y'all got a if you got a membership from AJJ, please give him a shout out. Thank you for his
Retard.
very much generosity. Second stream in a row. Super nice of him.
Retard, 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 retard.
Would have loved to be a pilot about 20 years ago. Now much prefer pretending to be one with Microsoft Flight Sim from the comfort of my home. But huge respect for the real ones having to stay away from home. Absolutely. And if there's any reason that I'm kind of glad that dispatch worked out and being a pilot did not, that's one of them. Is, you know, my head hits the same pillow every night. But guys, if you're enjoying the content, please smash that likey-like button. Greatly appreciate it. And now that we're talking about the custom emoji things, Mr. Itchy, thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. Love that name. I must say, I often get a little itchy sometimes too. So on the custom emojis, I got to get with my buddy Hillbilly Gypsy. As we all know, often whenever I take off and I rotate, I say row titty. So the plan is we're going to take a yoke and somehow have like some breastises, kind of like pulling that yoke and the yoke's kind of going around the breastises. Row titty. Thinking something like that. You know, keeping it edgy. Using them emojis, hell yeah. Yeah, some of the emojis might need a little explaining. We got the struggle bus. Often we're riding the struggle bus on this channel. So what else we got in here? Got the old son. For those of you who know, oh shit, what's his name? Dale Brisby. He's like a rodeo cowboy, internet personality kind of thing, but he's always saying old son. And I have started saying old son a lot. So there's that. Anytime we talk about breakfast, lunch, dinner, we got the SpaghettiOs can. Because who don't love some SpaghettiOs? I smell a demonetization coming. That's okay. I ain't making shit off these streams, so they can take all 5 cents. Then we got the yoke, the side stick, and the let's go. As we all know, I'm from Louisiana. We speak weird French shit, and we spell go in a really weird way. Just about 40 miles from top of drop. So this time we would start digging into our charts. company charts, and we'd find our Austin ops frequency, which would be 129.05. And come on, say
Austin operations, Spirit Wings 143's in range. Be on the ground about the next 10 minutes. Do you have a gate for us?
and then it would be like, hi, who that is calling? Who that be?
Yes, ma'am. It's Spirit Wings 143, 10 miles out, or 10 minutes out. And do you have a gate for us?
Oh, no, honey, you just land. I'll let you know when you get on the ground. I don't know where you going yet. The OCC called us and said y'all's coming, but we didn't know y'all's coming until they called us, so we wasn't ready, you know. So we see y'all when y'all get on the ground, and maybe we have a gate for you, but maybe we don't. I don't know.
Alright, copy that, and we'll see y'all in 10 minutes. Better have a gate for us. I'm gonna get off this airplane and beat your ass.
SpaghettiOs, a disgrace to the Italian community. I don't even look at it that. I mean, nobody considers SpaghettiOs as Italian food. But yes, it's still a disgrace. But what's even more of a disgrace is the bowel movement you have after you eat the SpaghettiOs. Gay fuck you. That's a good copy. Good copy, good copy. Delta's on that gate right now. Yep. That's about right. That's funny. Yeah, Austin is like, Delta's increasing their presence in Austin a lot. I was talking with Chemtrails last night, and he was mentioning that Delta's really increasing their frequency there. Oh, we should probably do this too.
And ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, first officer speaking, we do regret to inform you that Houston Airport did close due to heavy snow accumulation. It was not safe to land. So we are currently en route to Austin, and we should be there in about the next 10 minutes. Once we land and we get a gate, we'll let you know what the plan is. We are very not sorry for the inconvenience. This is Spirit Airlines. Don't really give a shit. It's just kind of how we do things. But eventually, somehow, one way, one day, we might get you to Houston. And with that, we will have upheld our end of the contract that you unknowingly signed when you bought a ticket from us, and we'll take your fucking money, but still be bankrupt and still parking 60 airplanes in the desert. Have a great day.
Spirit flights do not go like that. You might land in Atlanta and have to wait an hour for a gate on a VFR beautiful night where nothing's happening, but we don't run an airline like that. This is normal Spirit crew combo, pretty much. If it's a hot mic, probably. It's one of my favorite Italian dishes. That's good. Yeah, Marco definitely be pissed. That's what Marco gets for sleeping. Oh. Cue the FA call button. Hey Cap, can we have security meet us at the gate? Yeah. I wish I could do the call. The packs are riding now. Yeah, that, especially when you're going to Puerto Rico, or any Puerto Rican passengers on the airplane. I have had, as a dispatcher, I have had some phone calls with captains where like I genuinely felt bad and helpless. Where like we divert and we get information, hey, it's going to be a gas and go, parking on the hard stand, just going to get paperwork, gas, get out of there. And then that turns into, for whatever reason, we can't do that. So now we need a gate, but the gates are occupied. And like just one thing after another, like bad information happens, so the wrong decisions are made unknowingly. The next thing you know, you've been sitting there on the ground, door closed, no terminal access for 120 minutes. Passengers are like fucking pissed, going ape shit, about to fight on the airplane. And I've had captains call my dude, like, look, we have got to figure something out. Like, I am behind the cockpit door. I am not opening the door. Like, it's getting bad back there. Please make something happen for us. I've had multiple conversations like that. I hate it because there ain't shit I can do because I'm not airport ops and have no control over the gates or any of that stuff. We can call ops and convey what's happening on the airplane, but that's about all we can do. Check your messages in the AOC menu. Haven't gotten a pop-up. Godspeed. That's the last one I got was Godspeed. Bottom altitude to me 4,000 feet. Alright, we'll run through a quick little brief. A little bit behind on this, but who cares? So we're planning on the ILS runway 36 right into Houston. It's chart 61-4, effective 5th September 2024. Frequency is 110.5. Cross check that. 110.5. Final approach course at 355. We got 356, not a big deal. Instant last look at Finley, 1,600 feet. Decision height, 200 feet. Which is a decision altitude of 680, which is what we've got in our El Boxo. Session zone elevation 480, minimum safe altitude around the Charlie Whiskey Kilo VOR, the direction we're coming from, is 3,100 feet. If we go miss, we'll climb to 1,000 and climb and right turn to 3,000 on a heading of 030 degrees and outbound on the CWK VOR radio 088 to hook. DME 17.0 off the CWK and hold. Let's see, transition level 18,000 feet. Glide slope 3 degrees. Minimum's 200.5. Current weather 1630. So the same 010 at 15, 10 statute miles, overcast 11, 10 minus 1, blah blah blah. Talked about it. Not a big deal. Alright, so runway 36 right, we got high intensity runway lights, turn on lights, approach lights, touchdown zone lights, PAPI on the left with a 30-degree glide path. Runway's grooved with RVRs reporting 8,039 feet of runway from the glide slope is 150 feet wide. When we land, we'll jump off at Juliet or maybe even Golf. Got a couple hot spots at Golf. Could read them, don't care to read them. And we'll just taxi into whatever gate we like. We'll be parking at gate 33 or 34 if they're available. Why are we so low? Alright, right seat landing. No MELs, no CDLs. Weather's not a factor, terrain's not a factor, ILS push buttons are armed, auto brake, low flaps full. Ain't got no alternate. Alright, EFOB at Austin is 7.1. Totally fine. Our reserves is 3.8, so we'll be landing with extra gas. See, Zippy and I are the exit row, so we're good to go. Gonna be bouncing off that bitch. Guys, if y'all are liking this content, please smash the like button. We greatly appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm and all that good stuff. I am thinking about maybe bringing back some other tiers of memberships. That's something y'all be interested in. Like last time, I want to provide a service, not just y'all purely just support the channel. So I'm thinking like, for one tier, can dispatch your flight for you. For another tier, do some like in-depth dispatch teaching when planning your flights, and then we go on from there. Maybe like some flying together or some flight training type stuff, whatever. If that's something y'all are interested in, I might bring some of that back, but we'll see. But nonetheless, at a minimum, please smash that like button. Definitely helps. And hope y'all are enjoying a different type of content like this, where we kind of look at scenarios, real life scenarios that we see every now and then in the dispatch office, and line pilots will see, where airports might randomly close for disabled aircraft on the runway, or weather, whatever the case. Try to do something a little different for you guys. Wait, I am? Thought this was business. You betcha. Exit row on Spirit is business. Hey, don't forget the big front seats now. Zippy, if I'm in an exit, so are you. You know the deal. Unacceptable. I'm a Speedbird. I deserve the best. But Speedbird don't even have the best, though. You gotta be like Etihad or Emirates or some kind of shit like that. Girl. How do y'all get rid of this damn null zone thing? I have a null zone created, and it's still... max side stick, null zone, max rudder. So I've got 5%, but nonetheless I still get the ding. And I have a little dead zone created too. Still doesn't help much. I've had people shove FAs out of the way at the gate because we had to wait for a ground crew. Wow. That's not shocking, but still wow. He's in the lab, forgot to hit send. The mid front seat, best domestic first class in the USA. I agree. And by the way, I got something to tell you about that. Some insider news that I'm not going to share on the internet because I don't know if I can or not. Paying $1,800 for first class on any other carrier is a joke. $50. Yeah. Yep, 100%. Like, when we went to Park City, I got me and Crystal first class on Delta into Salt Lake. And I was thinking the same thing. Like, it was a brand new 321 Neo. The first class was pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. Like, lots of storage space, chargers, It was very comfortable, but still, ultimately, like, the seat itself wasn't that much better than the big front seat. Now, on some of the older 321s, it's a Spirit big front seat. So, I agree. And just because you're absolutely right, British Airways is going to the dogs doesn't mean I have to believe it. Oh, that's funny. Spielberg should be called the Big Bird. Yeah, true, true. Sound like Bendo. If there's one common denominator of line pilots, they all hate Bendo. I reject your reality and substitute my own. All right, now you're living out in the little la la land. Same thing. It's annoying as fuck. What side stick? I'm using the FS Project side stick. Thanks to you. A lot of the stuff I have is because of you. But it's on a HOTAS base, whereas I know you got the Moza. Maybe one day. I think I'd be more likely. I know my internet didn't die on me. That's weird. That's really weird. YouTube just like, but if I were to get force feedback though, I think I would probably get a force feedback yoke before I would a side stick. I think. But man, like the way you talk about the side stick though. I think it's a Fenix bug, maybe. Or maybe it's a Microsoft 24 bug. We all three use different sticks and bases. Yeah. For real though, British Airways 777s are absolutely crap if you don't get a refurb one. I'm hoping to get on a 350 to Fenix. Dude, that'd be pretty legit. If you do, you gotta take pics. Got any good PETA MELs lately? Thinking of breaking something from an extreme. I could probably cook you up something, but real world, not really. We did have an issue yesterday where flight planning software was not syncing with tracks, which is where all of the all the MELs are stored and like done by maintenance control. So we had this one airplane that had a fire loop MEL. It was in the logbook, but it was not populating in the software. Therefore, it wasn't on like the last 3 or 4 OFPs. I don't know if they just like handled it through amendments or what, but I showed the dispatcher how to manually add it. Got it added to fix it for now until it doesn't sync again or some shit. But yeah, if you do any MEL stuff, or like if you ever need a dispatcher type shit, let me know. I'm off on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will be your dispatcher and I'll A-card you through the airplane if you'd like to do that. Oh, by the way, B1, I sent you a text message last night. Dude, I had that the other day. Long story about fire loop MEL going wrong. Uh-oh. Maybe one day I'll get to hear it. Or share it on your off on the weekends big flex. Honestly, I don't really enjoy it, to be honest. Crystal is also off on the weekends, which means I have less time to do this because she wants to hang out. Also, I used to work 4 on 4 off, and now I have to work 4 on 3 off, so give up a day off every week, which kind of sucks. I do get holidays off, Weekends, I guess, are okay. But if I had it my way, man, I would go back to the dispatch schedule I had, work 7 on, 7 off. That shit was the tits. Alright, let's fly direct to Bald, which is what I'll be one day in the near future. See if it still dings at us. Yep. Clear air icing. Alright guys, let's see, we've been out. So this Pensacola flight that was supposed to be an hour and, let's see, I think hour 19 has turned into 2 hours and 21 minutes of block thus far. No, doesn't. Okay. 2020. My mate flying FO. I might even get into the flight deck. Oh, wow. Hey, there you go. Where do I sign for the dispatcher service? I'd have to come up with it, but we can probably work something out. Alright, autopilot 1 and 2. Lookstar. We get another FSS update for EJETs. Still no VNAV. This plane is never going to have VNAV. Yeah, and it was supposed to be not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. Alright. Flaps 1. Speed checks flaps 1. Man, I meant to do the damn approach checklist. That's why I did the briefing and then forgot to do it. Oh God. So this airport, I don't know if it's compatible with 24 or not, and it looks like there's a lot of purple up ahead. So if this airport is fucked up, sorry. I just don't fly to default airport, so I threw it in and hoped for the best. Maybe now we should just divert back to Houston due to pink taxiways. Captain McGee said, well, she needs to give you the weekend day a month to stream. So Saturday she is going to be down in Miami for Wadapalooza to go watch all the CrossFit Elite athletes compete. So I will have all day Saturday. So I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe get like 3 streams in one day. Fly different airplanes, do different things. I don't know. But we're going to fly. Never expected E-Jets to go to VNAV. Wrong way dispatching services. There you go. I like it. Talk about shafts. Definitely extended it. Yep. Yep. Alright guys, there's no ring on your finger, not mine, but there is on hers. But you make a very good point. Alright guys, we'll pretend like we've been cleared to land. Yeah, these taxiways are going to be real pink. Alright, manage speed. Gear down. Arm spoilers. Flaps 3. 4 mile final. Let's see if we can slow it down fast enough. And flaps full landing checklist. Cabin crews advise. Auto thrust, speed, auto brakes, low, EKMMO. Landing all green. Landing checklist is complete. Let the airplane get nice and stabilized.
1,000.
1,000 stable. Look at that. Yep, lots of pink. That's what he said.
$300. 100 above. 200. Minimum 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Yep. Plop that bitch. That was pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Overflare just a bit. Let it float around 10 feet. Yeesh. Ah, thank you, Captain Jack. Appreciate it. The last landing I did in Jackson Hole was quite a bit better than that. This one I just yanked it just a little too hard. Pink Panther got excited. No joke. Yeah, so what we're seeing is the satellite imagery on the ground. It's like we're just missing ground textures. See, like, that's the hard part with 24 is, like, you don't know what is compatible and what's not unless, like Orbix does a good job of letting you know what is. But, like, still, there's so many others, like, you just don't know if it is or not. Let's see. After landing, exterior lights set. Flaps. Screw lever. Retracted. TCAS to transponder. Engine by selectors normal. Ground spoilers disarmed. Radar wood shears off. Alright, I'm not going to fully shut down since we're going to do a replay. Too low. Terrain. Shut up, lady.
400.
Oh, man. Oh my god, it's almost noon. I am
300.
not going to get my full sleep.
200.
By the way, the FCR and the sim works with the Fenix now, at least for me. I was using standalone FCR. Gotcha. Might have to try it. I'm getting like super early sounds with this one.
40.
Yeah, we slapped that sucker on pretty good. Right there with you, wrong side, past my bedtime too. Yeah, man. I usually like to be asleep by 9, and it is noon. Oof. Man, they nailed it on those sounds. Bam! I mean, we just planted that sucker. Not sure what the first landing was. That one says 201 plus 56. So we'll say 201. Yes, diversion. Hell, it's so bad. It's almost like we had a nice strong headwind of a gust, and that gust just fell out from under us. Oh man, Fenix just, the modeling, the sounds, just, everything is just so good. So good. See, Captain Jack said, real world landing, buddy. Gonna talk about that on my stream tonight. How we put too much emphasis on landing rates. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah, it's obviously it's a lot more about getting it where you need to be. Obviously, you don't want to slam the shit out of it, but it needs to be hopefully on the bars. But I will admit, I do think you do that landing that I just did in the real world, where you overflare a bit and wind gust falls out from under you, which I probably should have increased my VAP 5 knots for that reason. So if that happens, you float and that gust just falls out, then the airplane's just going to fall. Definitely something to pay attention to. And I didn't. So, but yeah, it's not all about the landing rates. 24 isn't showing snow anywhere on the ground where it should. Now this is historical weather. Let's try something. Weather. Oh, it had live weather on. Oh, it's 4. Nope. Still none.
300.
Although
100.
the snow was done pretty quick in Austin compared to Houston. They didn't get nearly as much, but there should still be some on the ground, I would think. Bam. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do one more replay, and then I am going to bed. But I do hope that y'all enjoyed this extra special little stream here on the Wrong Side channel. It was a lot of fun, kind of giving y'all a different perspective. Huge shout out to AJJ for 1, the gifted memberships, and 2, being my dispatcher and sending me ACARS messages. Very, very kind of him. Flaps going up. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Greatly enjoyed it. Would like to do more of this where I come home from work and stream for you guys. Just gonna have to keep on to shorter streams so I can get my sleep, because I'm a princess. Need my rest. But Captain Jack, I will hopefully see you tonight. Hopefully things are a little bit slow at work, I think. Wednesday, so we've got a reduced flight schedule. So hopefully things will be pretty slow. We've also canceled a bunch of flights today too. But everybody, greatly appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all of the channel members. Can't do this without y'all. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be nearly as fun. I wouldn't love it as much. But hope y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I hope everybody starts getting their wind wing panels pretty soon. And until next time, guys, as always, be good, or be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side, and I will see y'all on the next one, maybe tomorrow morning. Good night.